So James, last week you were discussing about how you had an issue with your brother, and I was just wondering if you still was feeling the same way that you were last week.
Well, I thought about the things that we talked about, and yes, the feeling is still there. I don't think it'll ever go away. But I'm trying to learn how to deal with it so I can still show my brother love. I do a few things. I send my mail over to his house, so I have to go over there to say hello.
So you force yourself to sort of interact with him. So
Yes, I do, because I don't feel as if he is a willing person to try to figure out what really happened. I think he's stuck in whatever he believes. But I always thought that if that was the case, if you were to accuse me of having sex with your wife while she was still alive, how come you didn't confront both of us together? And that never happened. And I didn't find out about it until after she was dead. So that made me kind of messed up, because first of all, the lie. But what was crazy, my family, my uncles, my moms, all of them believed it.
have you discussed this with your brother? Have you tried to make, besides, sending your mail and, sort of forcing yourself to go out there, have you really sat down and just sort of tried to discuss with him the issue?
When I brought the issue up, he always tried to divert it to something else. What helped me was my uncle, because I was really angry. What my uncle made me understand was, first of all, he shouldn't have put a statement out like that without proof. And second of all, for my sake, that I might not get clarity of what really happened, but I must learn how to at least forgive him. I don't have to forget what happened. Forgive him, because he is family.
Yes. So do you feel like you're moving forward into this forgiveness? Like, what do you want to do specifically to sort of move forward from this?
Well, I don't think there's anything that I can do to keep moving the way I want to. I have to accept it for what it is. And sometimes I look at him and that issue still pops up, and I like mask it. But when I leave his presence, a drink might help. What I mean? But I don't drink, so what I have to do is stay in prayer constantly, so that I don't take that anger out on someone innocent.
Oh yeah, that's good though. That's good that you found, instead of drinking, you're trying to move forward, and you're trying to, do the acceptance and move on. And instead of drinking and doing something bad, you're taking the right way to it, which is prayer, which I think is really good for you. So.
Well, it's been working thus far.
Yeah.
But due to the fact that I'd like for, I guess our how can I say it? Our love would never be the same like it was when we were younger. And for a long time, I'm just saying to myself, well, 10 years after the lies, when I found out, because I was saying to myself, why is everybody acting toward me that way? But then again, I had to think about how I used to be as a child. I was very impulsive. I was callous. So when he made that statement, I also had to understand why they felt the way they felt to believe it.
Yeah. They didn't see how different you were
from
then to now.
No, they didn't see. They never saw me as an adult, because I was always gone. I was traveling from the ages of let's say 16 on, and every now and then I come home, and I guess they didn't get to know me the way my grandmother did as an adult. And she also helped me, because my grandmother was very religious, and she's told me straight up, you can't hurt your brother, because that's what I wanted to do, really. But I had to understand the fact that they didn't know me the way my grandmother, who raised me, did.
Yeah.
But it just messed up my dynamics,
with your
my
brother,
relationship within the family itself.
Do you want to? Now you want to fix this, right? Like, with your whole family, or do you sort of accept the fact that things might never be the same, and you know they might never be fully mended as or tightly close as you were maybe before. You know, like
I've come to the conclusion, well, I can't change them. The only person I can try to change is myself.
Yeah.
And thanks to you, help working with me, you know, these past few weeks has helped me also to accept the fact that that's the way it's going to be. It's uncomfortable, but it's better than me going out harming my brother
Yeah.
or harming myself. So.
I mean, I think it's really good that you've accepted it, because I think, yeah, of course, it's really good that, you know, you accept yourself, you know, not really have to worry so much about what people think of you. And do you now that you've accepted it, do you not really care so much about what they think?
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Listen, I still would
struggle?
like to be liked, you know, like any other human being, especially by family.
Yeah.
So I can't say that I don't have that emotional undercurrent of not having love from our loved ones.
All right, so with all this being said, I think it's really good. I think you've made a lot of effort this week, especially, you know, discussing more of the issue. Next week, I just want to talk to you, see more how you sort of progress in this, and see if anything else comes up with your brother or any sort of family thing. So.
Okay. Thank you.
See you next
See you
week.
next week.
All right.